Hi, and welcome to this episode. In this episode, I will just briefly tell you about how it is to live with my chronic disease and my symptoms. So today it's an episode about mental health. As you may have seen before, like my main symptoms is mental fatigue, insomnia, and like reduced cognitive abilities. So in this episode, I will address my mental fatigue. And as you can see, I have 5 different glasses with 2 deciliter abilities in each and every glass, and combined they are 1 liter. And let's say that this is one normal day during a week. You have work, expectation on work and private. You have your daily chores, and you have your activities like maybe exercise, hiking, or whatever hobbies you have or other activities you like to do. And then you have the social aspect. And let's say that a healthy person have 1 liter of water to do everything every single day. So then you have you can fill up every single glass, even though you're tired, but you can still push yourself if you want. So normally you will have the possibility to fill up every single glass with 2 deciliter of water. But my reality, with no exception, is I wake up every single day with a red battery. So my reality, every time I wake up, I have, let's say, 2 deciliters with water. And how I have learned to live with this is I start my day every single day, just wake up, and I make myself a cup of coffee. It doesn't seem that much, but for me, that's actually a little bit of work because I have to do something, and that also drains me of energy. And let's say that, okay, now I'm heading to work. And then I have to, let's say I only have to work for 3 hours. Okay, then it's approximately a half a glass, and then you have the expectation for me to deliver something. Now I am completely empty, as you can see, because I have woken up and maybe taken a shower. And then I went to work, and then the expectations followed. Now I'm completely empty. So when I now come home, I don't have any more energy to do some more chores, any activities at all, and socially, I don't function. And when I have tried this 5 different times now to go to work, do things slowly, but every single time I end up in bed. Maybe just for a day or for days, and sometimes even 2 weeks. I'm just laying in bed, and then I'm completely empty. It's because let's say that as we all have experienced, when you have used your mobile phone and you have completely emptied it, immediately when you connected to a charger, still you can't turn on your mobile because you have to wait, since you have drained your battery all the way to 0. You still have to wait a moment before you actually can turn on your mobile phone again. That's how it actually works with my mental fatigue. Because if I go completely to zero, I don't know if I'm actually turned on again in a couple of hours, a day, days, or sometimes for a couple of weeks. So this is my reality every single day. So let's take it from where I am right now, because now I don't work anymore because of this, because I don't have the energy, and then I don't function. So let's take away work and now expectations. This is my life now. This is how I try to balance everything. But again, I still wake up every single day with 2 deciliters of water. And how I now balance my life, I start my day again making myself a cup of coffee. Maybe I actually take a shower, but now, sometimes I don't have the energy to actually take the shower before I then go out doing some activity. And I actually want to use my energy on activities in the beginning of the day, because that takes me like 2 to 3 hours before I'm ready to do these activities with the energy I have left. But the law of physics is, if you actually want to gain energy, you have to use energy. But when I go out and use this energy for a hike, a like slow hike, or as I live right now as a bike touring, with bike touring, now I'm using energy. And while I'm actually using energy while hiking or biking or whatever, just doing something physical, doesn't need to be much, but now I'm actually filling up more energy, because you cannot, like, now let's call this energy, because while I'm using energy, I'm filling on more energy. Because you cannot, without using energy, gain more energy. So, on average day, I have like been able to fill up even 2 deciliters more. Now I can maybe I can do some more chores, like washing things. And since I have already done some activities, now I can be a little bit more social. And after I have been a little bit social, maybe I can do some more chores. So this is more or less how my day works. And on my good days, I actually have, maybe on very good days, I actually have 2 deciliters more on a very good day. So then I can do some more activities, I can be even more social, and I can do some more chores. So this is my struggle on a day-to-day basis. Yes, I know it's not visible on me because I'm still smiling, I'm living my life, but this is how I actually need to balance everything. Because I also struggle with insomnia. Some nights I don't sleep at all. Some nights I maybe sleep for 1 hour, 30 minutes, 3 hours. I actually don't know. every single night, but still I wake up or don't wake up and I start my day pretending that I have had a good sleep every single day and not focus on the quality of the sleep or how much or little I have slept, if I slept at all, but I choose to start my day by pretending that, okay, I have had an amazing night. And that also dictates how much energy I actually have to spare every single day. But I always wake up with 2 deciliter, and this is how I have found out this works for me. Just have a slow start at the morning, take a cup of coffee and just relax and just wait for my mentality and my body to be ready, and then just do some activities, some physical activities, and then I gain energy to work for the rest of the day. And if I don't do anything physical for one day, then I actually don't get any more energy. Then I'm actually out, I'm down. And when I'm down, I struggle to take a shower because that is so energy draining for me. I struggle with making myself food or do anything. Then I'm actually just laying there and I'm really struggling to do anything. So this is how I actually have to balance my life. So as you can see, if I now put in expectation and work, then I will not function in life. So that's how it actually is to be invisible sick, because since I'm like I'm positive, and I have like this philosophy that we only have one life and I don't have any time to waste on not being happy. So I choose to be happy regardless of my day-to-day struggle, because I'm tired from the second I wake up until I go to bed. I'm tired all day long. Although it's not visible on the outside because I choose to try to ignore this, but inside I feel so tired, but I choose to not let that dictate my life. So yes, I have a day-to-day struggle, but this is my fight, and this fight is worth it, because when I take this fight every single day and try to get to 60 deciliter of energy every single day, I don't manage that. As you saw, I'm usually between 4 to 6 deciliter every single day. Usually. Sometimes I don't get up at all. No, regardless of what I do, sometimes I only have these 2 deciliter. But still, you cannot give up the fight. I cannot give up the fight because I want to do activities. I want to be social. I want to have a happy life. So this is my responsibility. So this is how it is in my life. And it's you have like all these different people with the same type of symptoms that I have, and the difference between us, it's how many deciliters we start the day with, or we are able to end the day with. That is up to each and every individual, but the fact is that the law of physics is the same for each and every one of us. We cannot just sit here and do nothing and expect things to get better. No. This is my constant battle now for the rest of my life. Because now I have been told for actually a long time ago now, I will never get any better than I am right now. I will always be at least this sick for the rest of my life. But still, my job now is to get better on this balance. And actually, I'm now getting more and more friend with my symptoms and my multiple sclerosis. That's the full name of MS. Now I'm friend with my disease. Instead of like trying to work against it, I'm working with it. Like, okay, I can't do work and have a lot of expectations, but what can I do? I can still travel, I can still be social, I can still do some chores, do some activities, and try to understand, okay, now I don't have the energy today to be social, but I still want to do activities. And sometimes I don't want to do the activities or the chores, but then I choose to, okay, today I want to be very social, but then something has to give. And that's the decision you have to do every single day. So be friend with your health and not try to fight it, because you will lose. So this is the day-to-day battle, and that's how it is to actually be invisible sick. So now you have a very short and visual explanation of how it actually is to be sick and how my symptoms work. This is quite individual, but this is how my symptoms work. Maybe that will help some other people to understand, and maybe have motivated somebody. I really hope I actually do. But now you have an explanation of how it actually is for me. And thank you for watching, and please share if you have somebody else that actually maybe need to see something like this. Maybe you are sick and you need to share this so other people can actually understand how it is for you, or you want somebody else who actually struggles and maybe they need to see how you have the possibilities to balance things more. Maybe. Thank you for watching, and see you later in more travel videos. Bye.